A lot of runners know me as the strength running guy. That's because I've always been promoting a dynamic warm-up and a post-run core or strength workout before all your runs. This is a coaching fundamental principle that I have that I think is going to benefit every runner. Now, I did get a really interesting question the other day about when it's okay not to do a dynamic warm-up before a run. And let me just say that you actually don't really need to do a dynamic warm-up before you're getting ready for a very easy run. If you're doing a recovery run where you're gonna be running pretty slow, that first mile or two, the first couple kilometers, those are gonna be your warm-up. You're just gonna ease into that run. You're gonna start really slow, and that is perfectly fine. That is completely sufficient for the training goals of that day. But I still think you should do a dynamic warm-up. Here's why. So here's the thing about doing a 10-minute dynamic warm-up before you start your run. Number one, the goal is to warm up, literally. It is to increase your core body temperature. It's to improve your range of motion, your joint flexibility, to increase respiration, your heart rate. It's going to increase capillary networks, especially in your extremities. So if you're a runner who wants to feel better before you start running, a dynamic warm-up is just going to be really incredible for that warm-up process. Now, you don't really need to warm up before a recovery run, and yet I still think you should do one. Here's why. The dynamic warm-up also does so many other things that it is a great idea for us to be so consistent with a dynamic warm-up that we just do it before every single one of our runs. Even if it's a really short, very easy recovery run, even if it's a second run of the day, which means you're going to do 2 dynamic warm-ups during that day. This is really helpful for runners because of all the other benefits that we get from a dynamic warm-up. So yes, it's going to warm you up, but let's think about everything else. Number one, you are doing some strength exercises. So what that means is that you are just getting in a little bit more strength work during the week. That's going to obviously help you get stronger over time. Now, there's so many other benefits too. Let's just think about the athleticism and coordination benefits that you get from a dynamic warm-up. So if you want to become a better athlete, if you want to be able to move better, if you want to improve your running economy, improving your athleticism is a must. And the dynamic flexibility movements and the performance drills, the form drills that are included in most dynamic warm-up routines are going to be really helpful for this goal. Now, of course, the benefits don't stop there. Now, it is getting a little warm out here right now, but don't be fooled by this beautiful sunny weather here in Denver. It's still a little chilly today. And you know what? A dynamic warm-up really helps you in the winter time when it's much colder. So if you don't like that first mile because it's just freezing outside, doing a dynamic warm-up before you head out there and start your run is a really helpful way of preheating your body so that the first 10 minutes or so of your run is a lot more comfortable. I want to take a quick break to thank our sponsor, PreventX. You can go to PreventX.com and use code JASON15 for 15% off your purchase. But PreventX is a very different kind of supplement company, and I want to thank them for all the work they're doing to helping runners with joint problems. I want to share some of the incredible testimonials from people who have started taking their joint health product. Now, I've never partnered with a supplement company before because I've never found one that I really believe in, but PreventX is different. They are, in my view, the best supplement company that you can find. They only use the most bioavailable ingredients. They do pharmaceutical grade manufacturing, testing of both raw ingredients and the finished product. And for every bottle of vitamins that you purchase, they're gonna donate a bottle to kids in need. Now, if you're a runner with joint problems, you've gotta try their Joint Health Plus product for all these reasons. I mean, it is clinically proven to reduce joint stiffness, to improve joint flexibility, and to reduce joint pain in just 7 to 10 days. And the testimonials from our YouTube and podcast audiences who have tried Joint Health Plus really do indicate that this is the real deal. Now, I don't have any joint problems, so I can't speak personally to this. I'm a big fan of Nourify, their vitamin, and also their immune support product. But Joint Health Plus seems to be practically a game changer for these athletes with joint problems. So if you want to try it out and support our YouTube channel, go to PreventX.com and enter in code JASON15. You're going to save 15% on your purchase, and if you get the vitamins, you're going to be helping kids in need, as well as investing in your health with what I think is one of the best supplement companies that you can find. The other reason that I really think runners should be consistent with a dynamic warm-up before every single run is just a habit-related reason. And that's because I want runners to get in the habit of doing a dynamic warm-up before every run. I just don't want to get into the habit of skipping it because we deem some runs not important enough to do a dynamic warm-up. So yes, of course, we're going to want to do, a 10-minute warm-up routine before a long run, because that's an important workout for performance. We're going to want to do a warm-up routine before a faster training session, a track workout, a hill workout, a tempo run, because our performance matters. And of course, a dynamic warm-up has been shown to improve your performances, especially when you're running fast, and it's going to decrease your injury risk. So we obviously want to do it for those big, important reasons. And I think all the other reasons just simply make a dynamic warm-up a no-brainer. Yes, it's going to warm you up. It's going to make that first mile or so a little bit more manageable in the wintertime. But let's not forget the athleticism, the strength, and the fact that if you're going to do a dynamic warm-up all the time, you are creating a lifelong habit that you're going to be able to take with you for the rest of your running career. Now, if you want to do some dynamic warm-up routines, I have some on the Strength Running site that you can just plug right into your training. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel here. So I'm going to include links to the standard warm-up routine and also the Matic warm-up routine. Really great routines for improving your warm-up process. They take about 10 minutes, they're pretty simple, and they include about 8 to 10 exercises. Once you learn the exercises, you won't have to watch me demonstrate them anymore. God knows we don't want that. You don't want to watch me on video too much. And these are routines that are great. Plug them into your training. You can start using them today. I think every runner should start doing a dynamic warm-up routine very soon. There's no reason to wait. The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is today. So I hope I've convinced you to add a dynamic warm-up to your running program and to do it before every single run. I hope you enjoy the standard warm-up and also the Matic warm-up routine. These are 2 warm-up routines that you can use. They're on the Strength Running site, and we have videos for them here on YouTube.